The type of life the youth them want. When them dead, people run up and down with them casket on road and paint them face on wall in the community. You understand? The youth them now want to live no life. Me want to look in the youth. Me want to look. This is all you want out of life. When I little old dirty germs from all man town they get slapped with. See me? Look upon the old dirty crosses. Them all them forget slapped with too.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Wagwan my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Hold on a second the people, I want to listen to this small word of prayer. God, with everything I do, I want to honor you. You have given me my life and all that I have. You inspire me with ideas, words, and action. Help me to humble myself. Let me say that again. Help me to humble myself and to not take credit for what you have done in my life. Thank you for wanting to use me to accomplish your will. In the name I pray. Amen and amen. Remember me always tell you, if you don't have nothing to give God thanks for, give God thanks to me. Remember now me tell the people that my friends say, yo, you don't have to send nobody come to Jamaica. Nobody say, my bad mind. They don't have to send nobody come to Jamaica. Jamaican people not hungry no more. The amount of people where are dead boy, yeah. You don't have one whole heap of 9 night figure. You don't can't done yam food for now. Me I be honest with you, and that is the only reason why I don't want to buy it. Look of food stuff coming out, don't it? What I'm going for the red rice and roaster today? You done yet? Anyway, people, make I just jump right in on the news, because one only passing thing still a go on. Police have cleared up an assault case after a man killed in a shootout was fingered as an accused. O'Shane Mackenzie, also known as Santa Boy, Bad Rebel, or Santi, was said to be one who assaulted a woman in Giminnibit district in Milk River, Clarendon earlier this year. A warrant has been issued for Mackenzie, age 32, charged with assault and occasioned bodily harm. It reported that at about 4 p.m. on March 15, 2022, Mackenzie attacked the woman who he shared a 2-year-old child and beat her mercilessly. Yes, people. Who and only Pali came put cross her face, cross her back and a bag of sitting. Let me tell you, I don't want to feel like a lie, me tell. The woman was punched, kicked all over her body, causing swelling and bruises, especially to her head and face. She had to be assisted to the hospital by a resident after the beating. Wicked piece of beating, people. The police report was eventually made to the authority, but Mackenzie had fled the area. Last Saturday, yes, people, last Saturday, Mackenzie was shot dead when he engaged the police in a shootout in Rocky Point, Clarendon. And people, let me tell you something. You see the same man them take and beat up the woman, and that same man there, him used put pan gun, say man go shoot out with police. I'm like when them shoot out with police, you know. Nobody feel like say me no like when them shoot out with police. Cause I wanted a spray, little bit of pain, put them name per wall. You understand? Them famous in the community. Anyway, a fireman was covered in that incident. The police on Tuesday, the woman positively identified Mackenzie as the person who assaulted her. As a result, a warrant previous issued for Mackenzie was executed and the case of assault was cleared. And guess what now, people? Road girl now be a father and I pick the father. But anyway, that is none of my business. I come to give the people them the news. Morning pan top of morning now. Remember them said that comes in tree. Watch out now, my people. The Jamaican Constabulary Force has been plunged into mourning once again. This following the death of a police constable in a traffic accident in St. Thomas on Saturday. The deceased has been identified as Constable Kemar Nelson of the Special Operations Branch. We are heartbroken and saddened, the Jamaica Police Federation said in a message to its member announcing Nelson's death. Sincere condolences to the family, colleagues, and friends. Report that at about 9:45 p.m., Nelson was driving a Toyota Probox motor car along the Morant Bay Main Road. While in the process of overtaking, he lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a wall. Nelson, along with 3 occupants of the vehicle, sustained serious injury and were rushed to the Princess Margaret Hospital. where he died while undergoing treatment. The big idiot police. So what I said, I mean what I said, I mean I take it back. Every single day me come here, me tell you no take no time on the road. But no. You just feel like you need to drive fast. So say it there, you drive fast and guess what? Me, I read about you. Yes, a whole lot now people. One soldier dead too. I can tell you about the soldier now, man. The police are investigating a case of suspected suicide after a member of the Jamaica Defense Force was found dead last night. Yes, people, last night him dead. He is 26-year-old Anthony Wilcox. Wilcox was found sometime after 9 o'clock last night in Somerton District, St. James. Our news team understands that the body was found in an abandoned building. It is understood that the soldier had sent pictures to his partner indicating his intention to arm himself. But I'm arm himself, damn arm him partner. You understand? Me I write on the tech phone 1 3 points, you know. You can't go along your big baboon, you know. The pictures were sent to relatives who were able to identify the building. On the arrival to the location, the lifeless body of Wilcox was found. Big stupid soldier boy. Me don't know him I go choose telling people, but better him take film life than him to go take him partner life or some innocent people life. So him can't go on. Said what I said, and I mean what I said, and guess what, people? Me not take you back, so I can move on with the news. A St. James man who was extradited to the United States in May was sentenced on Friday to 3 years in prison for a conspiracy to run a Jamaican-based lottery scam that target elder Americans. Me not too feel sorry for them. Me be honest with you know. You understand? You don't give nobody nothing for put down on people call you and tell you say you win this and you take your money for get money. No, me feel sorry for you. No. According to court documents, Greg Warren Clark, age 30, conspired to operate a fraudulent scheme. The United States Department of Justice said from September 13 through to August 2015, Clark worked with co-conspirators including Claude Anthony Shaw, called victim, and falsely told them they have won more than $1 million in a lottery and need to pay fees or taxes to claim their winnings. They were subsequently instructed to send their money through wire transfer or mail to Shaw and other individuals. As a part of the conspiracy, it is said that Clark and Shaw discussed over the phone and through cell phones text message planned to receive victims' money. At Clark's direction, Shaw received money from victims through wire transfer and mail. They also discussed arrangement to victims to send money to other individuals with whom Shaw worked. Clark then instructs Shaw to send the victims' money to Clark in Jamaica, usually through wire transfer. However, victims who sent money to Clark and his co-conspirator never received any of the promised lottery winnings. Them not forget nothing. You understand? Me I be honest, so don't know. Fold. Anyway, now people, what you go on. You understand? Lean more, come tell me something. I mean I make on the ear. Police commissioners say while some Jamaicans have expressed distrust with officers assigned to their respective community, survey conducted by the Jamaica Constabulary Force have proven otherwise.
In those communities where people say, and there are some people who say, boy, they don't trust the police in the community, I'd put it to you that that is not true. There may be a police officer or two who they don't trust, but every survey says that people in the community do trust the police. Isn't that interesting? And why do they trust you and trust us? Because we earned it. Because we're there for them. When the cameras are not rolling, when night has fallen and everybody else has gone home, who's in the community? Us and them. That's it. No one else. And so when there's no fanfare and when there's no cause or reason for recognition, there are police officers out there creating the stories like the one the DPP spoke to, creating those stories by their actions every single day.
That is where that is concerned. What you go on now, my people? I want to put politics aside just for a small bit. Me don't have no favorite party, me don't have no favorite personnel or no favorite MP who no love, but me don't want to talk about no politics now. Me want to talk about what go on down at Jubilee. What do you really think I go on down there? Why was it a cover up? Or was it really a cover up? Anyway.
We believe that the history of Dr. Tufton's stewardship, the litany of woes which have proliferated the period that he has held that office, very serious issues affecting Cornwall Regional, which has been hopelessly mismanaged, the situation with dead babies, which occurred in 2016 under his watch, and the assurances were given then that this would not recur. It has happened again in large numbers due to negligent management of the facility under his watch and a cover-up of the facts which only came to light because of the media having disclosed it. And were it not for that, we would never know. This is unacceptable in our democracy. Accountability for non-performance, accountability for mismanagement, and accountability for poor judgment are critical. And that is why we have made this call for his resignation. What the opposition will do if our call is not heeded, we will have further discussions on that. But ultimately, the public will have to hold the government accountable and the Prime Minister for the way in which he runs this country if he doesn't ensure accountability of the people's representatives in doing the people's work.
During COVID-19, Dr. Tufton presided over the mismanagement of resources, which led to the shortage of oxygen in our facilities, and ultimately the death of several Jamaicans. The report on Cornwall Regional Hospital with the mold, he withheld that report even when the staff was becoming ill at the facility. And you would have seen that expose on one of our popular television shows. The condition of the Cornwall Regional Hospital is a disgrace. As with most of our public hospitals, it is understaffed, underfunded, and lacks the bedding capacity to host the patients. He said Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller should stop protecting Ferguson and fire him. I commend these words to Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Stop protecting Dr. Tufton and fire him.
So we're calling on the minister to have an in-depth audit of all the institutions. We need to know what really transpired at Victoria Jubilee Hospital. We know that there are shortages of personal protective equipment. And this probably is one of the reasons why we have seen what has been brought to light. We also know that specialist nurses within this specialty have not been trained for many years because the hostel in which the postgraduate training, as we have been advised by Nurses Association of Jamaica, has been closed by the government. So there's no facility to train these nurses. So it's a constellation of things that have these specialist nurses. So it's a constellation of things that has happened that has caused this under this minister's watch. So we need to know. And we are calling on the minister to give the country that information ASAP.
Since that has happened, we have had some other disturbing news that it is not 12, but it is now 14. And when you listen to the minister trying to defend his position, at one stage he got the information in September. Another instance he got it in August. News coming out is that Spanish Town Hospital is even probably in a similar or a graver state. Now it is not by accident that the minister mentioned that he asked PAHO to go to Spanish Town Hospital as well as Bustamante Children's Hospital when he invited them into the country. There's more to it than that. The minister needs to come clean to the country to tell the country why is it that he withheld the information, why he kept it a secret, despite the fact that he is indicating that he was more concerned about the chaos it would create.
Who knows how many babies' deaths could have been prevented if they had the information? You know, the truth is, babies died, mothers cried, fathers cried. Tufton decided to hide, and Tufton did nothing. There must be action. There must be accountability in this respect. It can't continue like this.